Hello, Paidalajin Everyday, and why we do this. Let's get directly on point. So, we are practicing Paidalajin every day, and in that way, we are unblocking yourself. At least that is said in the book. Everyone explains it that way, but let me go a little deeper in what into the unblocking of Paidalajin and why. Uh, you practice Paidalajin, you unblock, you have benefits, but then you need to practice it again. Why we do this? So this video is about that thing. One, why we keep our practice if we once unblocked ourselves, and why the diseases are coming back when we stop. I believe in this thing. So we have our past that has its impression on us and the way we think and the way we feel ourselves in this world. So the past is something that makes our emotions to go to flow into specific way into our body. And as you know, the emotions are very connected with our disease and they can block our bodies. The bad emotions constrict the energy channels, and this results as a blockages. But you see, the past is always there and has always its imprint on our energy chart, the way our energy flows. And we can manipulate this energy if this energy does not reach specific parts of our body. These parts we call blocked. Blocked because they don't have this energy, they don't have the substrate that our energy tree needs, you see. And by practicing Paidalajin, we are opening, with Lojin, we are opening the energy to go to these places. We stay on this position to be able enough energy to enter these areas. For example, if we are blocked somewhere in the knee, sitting so long with knee straight, also with opened all other meridians, this makes our energy flow very good, high vitality, very good. It flows all the time and reaches all these parts, and the blocked parts accumulate more energy than usual because they are usually blocked, they are constrict, they have not enough of this. But when we stretch and stay on this position, they accumulate the needed energy again, and then the result is increasing, is benefiting the health. With Paida, we are doing this charging, energy charging of the blocked parts, the parts with less energy. We are charging them through increasing the energy that goes to a specific meridian. If I have blockage somewhere in this part, where is the heart meridian? If I block somewhere here, I'm unblocking the heart meridian. And the energy, for example, let's say here I have a blockage. When I slap here, I accumulate energy, accumulating energy. And this blockage is constricted, but with the practice, it opens and accumulates enough energy that our body needs to be healthy. So Paida and Wajin are these opening energy channel practices. That's why the more you practice, the more you open these blocked parts. If you sit in Lajin stretching for 5 minutes, the accumulation, for example, if you have blockage somewhere here in the armpits where a lot of meridians, I mean the whole shoulder, not only the armpits. So if you stay for 5 minutes, this area is charging for 5 minutes, like you're charging your cell phone, like it is again in charge because it's blocked by some reason. And if you practice for 30 minutes, you are charging this exhausted area more. The same thing is with PIDA. Imagine we have great blockage somewhere here. If we slap for 5 minutes, we're charging it to some degree, but if we slap for 30 minutes, we're charging it a lot. Of course, we don't need to charge it for 24 hours because we'll end up without a shoulder. You see, it's not like more than 30 minutes, more than 1 hour is something. It's something a lot. So, like your phone can be charged for 40 minutes, and it doesn't matter how long if you do it, if you stay longer in the charge. So it's kind of the same with the blockages in the body with Paidalajin. But why we keep the practice, why we practice every single day, we are practicing every single day because our past has its imprint on the way we feel the world. It's also many vulnerable things happen to our emotions in the past, and they have their impression on us. Probably we can escape that, but most of us can't. This can be happen even subconsciously, because in some point you may think that you are in total balance, not feel noxious, or you don't feel that your past is damaged you in some way, but it in some at some point, at least a little, it does. So you don't know that probably, but the past is still there. So you are looking at the present by your experience in the past. You see, you're seeing yourself everywhere, and because of this, these areas, let's say we have blockage here, and our emotions block this part in some way, and with daily life we again will leave this area with less energy supply, then slapping again, and everything is cool again. You see, this is why we keep practicing. This is why we are not like unblocking some part, then stop and stay healthy throughout our lives. Of course, not only the past is the reason. The reason can be that many things are affecting our emotions in the daytime. You see, every day. You see, uh, in the private life, in the workplace, we can have some troubles, and doesn't matter if we realize, if we feel that, but they have their impression on us and on the way our energy flows. So if we experience bad emotions, the energy um, flows with my English. The energy does not flow like 100% when there is some bad emotion. Okay, this is what I wanted to say. Basically, to summarize, we are unblocking, but actually unblocking is in the same time we can look at unblocking it as a charging of blocked areas. It's not only it, it's not like true unblocking forever, but the blockage disappears because we charged it with energy. We charge this blockage, this blocked area in the same, and it feels the same way. The energy flows this is in enough quantity to be like in some healthy part, you see. So we are um, adding more energy to uh, constricted flow. Thank you, Justin. We are adding more energy to the parts of our body that does not have so much energy because they are blocked by some reason. Could be emotional, could be physical damage, stuff like that. Cool, Justin. Justin did 30 minutes inside his left elbow yesterday. Proud of you. Let's see what Vitali has to say. I did Login bench last year, 8 kilograms on leg, and after skin and muscle quadriceps, like numb and stopped to do the practice. Um, you mean stopped forever or just stopped after your muscles got numb? It's happened to absolutely everyone. This numb, sore, it's part of the practice. It happened to me every practice. Maybe if I do 15 minutes now, I have zero of this. But no, I still got numb even for with 15 minutes. But actually, this numb is part of the game. It's very good part. Cool, Justin. It was awesome. I felt like my arm was vibrating afterwards. Of course. Um, sometimes because if we do a lot of paida in inside of the elbow, which is very good area, um, it has a little edema. Let me see how to explain. Yes, swelling. It got it had it swells, and the next morning because we usually stay with our arms like this, and by gravitation, like the sha can move its place downwards. So if this thing happens to you, don't worry, it's something very normal to happen. Okay. uh, I also need to make a little bit of paida here today. Little bit, I mean 30 minutes, because I have some gum problems right now here, and all this area is very good for the gums. It can save you a lot of money for the dentist. I did for 1 month every day, and legs was numb every day, so I scared and stopped to do. I have bench at home, and I think to start again. Uh, but yeah, look. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's not the most pleasant practice for sure, but it works. The thing that keeps me doing it is the effect. uh, i I like, you see, Wim Hof, they ask him if he loves the code so much, and he said, I hate it. But you see the way that code makes him feel, he gives him the thing, you see. It's like he is conquering his biggest fear. He's feeling like he's getting dead, and in that way he lose the fear of the dead through code. But you see, the effect keeps him going into the code bath every day. And the same thing with me, the effect makes me practice it despite I do not enjoy it that much. You see, no one likes his legs to be numb, his skin to be swelling, and to have sha. But that this is the cost that I'm paying to have this effect in my life. So no one likes to go to school, but the school helps you. It's the same thing. It's my logic. it's my logic, and I always apply this logic to support my motivation, because yeah, it's part of the game, and it's a good sacrifice. Of course, if you stay like 24 hours with numb legs, this could be something very serious, and you should go to the doctor immediately. But yeah, it's so much emotions while on the bench. I think it works on emotional body. Wow, I'm 100% sure about that. And I don't feel very comfortable to go into the spiritual part and the Paidalajin, but it really has this thing. So you really fight your emotions in the Lajin bench, and it's very good motivational game. It's like will you are training your willpower in the same time. In the same time, you see that there is nothing scary. You can't be scared of the pain. The pain is something that is not that scary. You see, you can't beat the pain. You see that you are bigger. You are bigger than pain, so you should not fear the pain. And after the stretching, you just get up and go straight to your day, to your daily stuff. And it was like nothing happened, but you conquer your body, you conquer the matter, so it affects the spirit. You see, you conquer your spirit too by doing this practice. So it's you can understand a lot of things by practicing Paidalajin. I use this in my work too. It's like it's like in my work in veterinary in my veterinary job, it was like we had to erase a tumor from sheep, and it was very hard operation. uh, the blood vessels were like everywhere. The sheep lost a lot of blood, but I used my willpower that I gained from Paidalajin. It's like I am here. There is a problem. It is painful. It's not cool. It's not feeling cool. But the same way as Paidalajin, I will just keep doing it till the end of this operation. I won't quit. I won't quit. I will not quit. So we did it, and the sheep is now healthy, and yeah, does not lose blood and something. The same thing with Wajin. Just don't quit with Paida too. Yeah, I hope too. I want to make. We are so international, guys. I want to make real workshops with guys who suffer from PE, because I want to be there. I want to see you how you are practicing. I want to be there. I want to push your shoulders to the bench. I want to push your knee to the horizontal plank. You see, I want to be there and really to encourage you, because uh, some guys text me that they have effect. Some guys text me that they do not have effect. And when I see some guy that does not have effect, I'm like, ah, man, I should be there. I should teach him like we are in one room, and I want to be there and see what he's doing and encourage him to do it in better way. But unfortunately, we do not have this opportunity right now. If we grow bigger as a community, probably we will have enough resources to do that. But at this point, we are just grinding, and I really hope that it will be possible one day to see with you guys and make a really real life experience, real workshop, like 2 days, 3 days, a lot of Paida, a lot of Lajin. a lot of talks. Yeah. Thank you thank you for the discussion. Actually, the pain is the least problem, because the pain disappears after you practice, after a few practices. Let's say if you make 30 minutes here, and after 2 weeks you make them again and you decide to make them third time. The third time it does not hurt anymore. It hurts only the first 5 slaps, and then you're just slapping without feeling anything. um, the pain is the least problem. It's problem only in your first couple of practices. Keeping the practice is the hardest thing. Gaining your willpower, motivating yourself to keep your practice, to be able to keep the results, because the practice is like not the most pleasant thing in the world. It works a lot, but you should keep it. Thank you for this video. I love you guys. I feel very, very good when we talk about this. There is literally very few places in the world that you can talk about these things, especially for male sexuality. And it's truly a blessing. I just received an email from a guy. Of course, I won't say any names, but he was so honest with me, shared a lot of private stuff. It's wow, it's amazing to talk with someone about these things. One thing is common for every PE guy. It is the desperation. So everyone feels super desperate. And maybe this is one of the reasons that it's so hard for someone to cure this thing, because you're so desperate. You're trying one thing, then another, then another, then another, then another. Like you lose patience, you lose hope, and this makes this game even harder. But if you try your best, I think it's beatable. I of course I think it's beatable, because this is my story. But I'm still searching for a way to teach best, uh, so everyone could have results like at least like mine. And I truly hope this to happen one day. uh, Thanks again. I don't want this video to be too long. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.